Hello everyone, I've got a replay for you today of Sky Shield on Brutal difficulty. I'm going to be showing you my army composition real quick here. I'm using Zealots with Whirlwind ability and Stalker with Shield Regeneration. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read more info on that. And I haven't done one of these videos in a little while. I'm going to try to get the rest of these campaign missions done as soon as possible because I need to get onto the expansion pack that just came out. What was it, Ghost Protocol? Yeah, I need to get to those videos soon as possible. But I've got to finish these ones first. So I'm going to keep on doing my 3 videos of StarCraft and then 1 video of some other game. And after this video, I'm probably going to do a co-op mission video or maybe a ranked match video. We'll see what happens there. But starting out, I am going to get my economy going right away. I'm trying to get 2 probes on the gas because I'm just really going to need gas for this. I want to get those upgrades as soon as possible. And make sure to get these mineral patches and gas patches that are spread out throughout this map. And once again, I'm going to be creating a normal achievement video for this mission, and I'm also going to be creating a mastery achievement video. So make sure to hop in on those as well. I'll be posting those in the near future. So as you can see, I'm just creating a couple zealots, and I'm going to try to bait these guys down and do a little bit of micro, because I want to try. If you look, your Sky Shield crashes in 4 minutes and 30 seconds from right now, and if you run out of time, you lose. So you have to get going as soon as possible. And basically, you're going to want to do things like this throughout the mission. Just kind of bait the units back as much as you can to make their army weaker. And I'm just skipping the cutscenes. You guys can watch those if you want, of course. So I'm going to focus on just making zealots and stalkers for now. And, well, I guess that's all I can make, isn't it? I don't think... Well, I think I do have shield batteries, actually. But I don't think I'm really going to use any shield batteries this replay. I'm just going to focus on creating units because you're so limited with the resources you have for this mission, and you're so limited for time. You can't really play too defensively. I might throw in a couple for defense, but we'll just avoid that for now. So as you can see, I've already started my attack upgrade number 1. Or there is only 1 attack upgrade and 1 armor upgrade and 1 shield upgrade, but I'm getting attack upgrade first because I want to be able to put out as much damage as possible. And then I'm probably going to do armor upgrade next. And once again, just keep massing up these units. I've got 6 minutes and 45 seconds from right now, so I can sit back for a little bit and try to get my economy going. I need to make sure to keep producing those SCVs. As long as you keep producing those SCVs, you should be fine on your economy. And you have to keep moving a little bit. Not camping too much, but I'm just going to keep on trying to get these mineral patches. So, every now and then you have to be careful because if you move too far away from your base, there's going to be counterattacks that'll come for you. And if you're out of position, you can just lose the entire match, just like that, if you're not prepared. So, be at a reasonable spot with your units. So like destroy something, maybe come back a little halfways just in case so you can reach your base in time to save it. But as of right now, just got to keep massing up those units. Okay, and another thing, the energy. You can use the energy to produce those warping those pylons, and I'm going to do that a couple times. But honestly, I think the ability that allows you to drop in those blasts from the sky, that's probably the ability you should go with for this mission. It's going to be more effective when you actually get to, when you need to secure those Sky Shield stabilizers. There's going to be quite a bit of an army in front of those stabilizers, and if you drop down those blasts, I think there's 5 of them in each one. You drop down those blasts, then you're going to be able to really clear that out and save a majority of your units, especially since you're on brutal difficulty, and those sky blasts are still going to do a crap ton of damage to the units, whereas your units, your stalkers and your zealots are going to do less damage to those units. So make good use of those sky blasts. And like I just said, I'm going to warp in pylons every now and then, but for the most part, I'm going to try and avoid doing that. You want to save your energy for those blasts. Okay, so this is what I was just talking about. My units are kind of out of position right here, and now I'm probably going to use this blast because I'm just not ready. I won't be able to save my base in time. Or these guys will be able to do a lot of damage if I don't do something about this with the blast. Okay, I guess it's not too scary. But, okay, no blast this time. No blast. I have officially forgotten what I did in this mission. Don't listen to me. I'm just giving you a replay. Okay. Sky Shield is in trouble. 3 minutes are left, but it's really not that scary. I would not be fretting right now if I was you guys. The real worry is when you get down to the last two, because that is, every single time you destroy one of these Sky Shields, there are going to be more units produced more units will just appear at these Sky Shield stabilizers, and it's just going to get really hard if you just go from one base to the next with very little time. You've got to make sure to destroy one, mass up a huge army, destroy another one, mass up another huge army, and so on and so forth. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. I would focus down bunkers like I just did. The bunkers have a ton of health, which is pretty obvious, and they have, I think, not Ghost, but whatever the other unit is that's very similar to Ghost. Can't remember what they're called right now, but yeah, take out the bunkers because they have those guys in there, which will be really nasty and do a lot of damage to you. So, as you can see, I started to try to get the bonus objectives, but honestly, like I said before, I'm not going to be going for those achievements in this brutal difficulty, the 3 base normal achievements in this brutal difficulty playthrough. It's just, you can do it, it's just really hard, because you're going to be short on time if you spend extra time trying to get those EMP scramblers. So if I was you, I would avoid doing it, especially if you don't have a lot of practice at StarCraft. It'll be a lot easier to just go straight for the Sky Shield stabilizers instead of the EMP scramblers. So yeah, avoid getting those and then just do it on normal difficulty is what I would do. That'd be the easiest. Do it on normal difficulty. It'll take like maybe 9 minutes if you got it down pretty well. 9 minutes and you can just destroy everything because it's so easy on normal. At least it is for me. I shouldn't say that because it might not be easy for some of you. But that is what I would suggest. Do it on normal difficulty to get all the normal achievements. And then brutal, just focus on the main objective, just so you can get it done. Okay, and then right here, there's a little outpost when you're going for this 3rd stabilizer, if you go the same route as me, that is. And what I would do is just destroy the little turrets. Don't spend too much time trying to take out all those barracks because it is going to soak up all of your time once again. Okay, right here, got to make sure to get those siege tanks right away. Siege tanks do nasty splash damage, and if you wait too long, you're going to lose a lot of your units, especially since you don't have any heavy duty units yet. We're forced to use just stalkers and zealots right now.
If we do not repair Sky Shield soon, we will be unable to stop its descent.
Okay, so got to be careful of those ravens. What I should have done is as soon as that zealot got targeted by that heat-seeking missile, should have moved my zealot away right away. So that's another good thing. When you're going up these ramps, there's going to be ravens at pretty much every single one of these stabilizers. So what you could do, rather than what I did, is you could spread your army out into 3 different armies if you don't have very good micro, and then push up the ramp so that splash damage won't do a ton of damage to your army as a whole. And then if you are decent at micro, still split up your units a little bit, but select that unit that gets heat-seeked, and then either draw it away from your army by running back, or if it's stuck in front of your army, run it towards their units. And if you run towards their units, then you can even do splash damage to their own units on the ground. And that's pretty helpful too. As you can see right there, there's a couple more mineral and gas patches by this little outpost, so you can just send a single unit and try to get those if you want. But don't waste your whole army trying to get those mineral patches, it's not worth it. Alright, now this is what I was talking about in the beginning. My units are completely out of position, and now my base is a bit in trouble. And And once again, you can't just go all in on this. You got to keep building units, otherwise you aren't going to be able to make it the rest of the way, because this is brutal difficulty. Their units do a lot of damage. So I need to save my base right now. I'm in a bit of trouble. But I dropped down some Sky Blasts. And I'm going to correct this once I'm done with this video. I'll post what they're actually called in the comments. Or not in the comments, but in the description. But we're going to call them Sky Blast for now. Drop a couple of those Sky Blasts down and kill what you can if your units are out of position. Okay, so right now we're looking okay. We could be better because our units were out of place just a second ago, but we're looking okay. We've got 4 minutes, and right now would be a good time to save. So that's exactly what I did. This is pretty much, you're a little bit over halfway. I would suggest saving right now. Doesn't hurt to save. You mess up, you can always go back. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is, because there is an EMP scrambler here, this is one that you're going to want to destroy because it is in your way and it is making your units weak. So get this EMP scrambler right away. As you can see, it just takes away the shields from all of your units, so that is going to make me weak. And once again, I'm going to use my charges. Still don't know what it's called. My Sky Blast, and kill those Marauders. Marauders do serious damage to Stalkers, and they do pretty decent damage to Zealots as well. And I believe they have the upgrade that slows down your units too, so gotta get rid of those guys if you can with the Sky Blast. Okay, just massing up some more units right now. I'm going to drop in another pylon, warp in another pylon because I don't have a probe over here right now. I probably should have just transported a probe over there, but I was... Oh, nope, I am not warping in that pylon. I actually am using my probe to build that. So yeah, once again, don't waste your energy on the warp-ins if you don't have to. Okay, and then here, I was getting a bit antsy. I didn't want to waste my time, and I just rushed straight up this ramp. You could have, if you do this, you could do that a little bit better. Like I said before, spread out your units more, and then go up the ramp, and then pull away the units that get targeted by the heat-seeking missiles. But once again, I am lazy, and I just went straight for it, and I was in a hurry. Okay, now, once again, I went straight for that Sky Shield Stabilizer, and I left my units out of place. Now my base is getting destroyed. Gotta take out these siege tanks as fast as possible. If you want to destroy them really fast like I just did there, I blinked all of my Stalkers on top of them, so they're going to be able to do less damage to all of my units, and all of my units can do more damage at the same time, so that's pretty helpful. And then what I'm going to do is what you guys should do for this especially. Do not take the left route. As you can just see, I looked at it a second ago. If you take the left route versus the right route, you will face many more units. And it's just, you might even lose this match if you take the left route. So I would just go straight through the center where I'm going to head right now. Yep, going straight up through the center, and I'm going to take on what I can from here. Okay, I was thinking about going to get that EMP scrambler, but it's not worth it. Don't have enough time. Okay. Gotta take out these Marauders right away. Gotta kill the Banshee. There you go. Finally, one good micro of my Zealot. I pulled that Zealot away from the heat-seeking missile, or away from my army, so the heat-seeking missile didn't hit my army pretty well. Okay, and as you can see, right there, I focused down both the siege tanks. 2 of those blasts on one siege tank will take it out. So 2 blasts on the siege tank to the left, 2 blasts on the siege tank to the right. Both the siege tanks gone, and I focused my last blast on the Raven, because the Raven's the next deadliest thing that I saw there. And then that's it. I probably even could have got that EMP blast, or the EMP blaster, because I actually had a little bit more time left. But there it is. Brutal difficulty completed. Let's see here. Yep. I got 10 Solarite out of the 15 possible. But if you guys have enough time, go for those bonus objectives. I suggest not doing it because it'll just take a lot of extra time. You'll probably... likely to mess up like I did. I messed up a couple times because I was trying to get the bonus objectives. Just not worth it. Do it on normal difficulty. Makes life a lot easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be coming to you with another co-op mission video or a ranked match video for the next replay or video that I post. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did like it. So see you guys next time.